It's like the closest thing I've ever seen. That's when I was like, God's real, you know? Before that, I always associated God with like religion and stuff like that. And now I was like, oh no, that's beautiful beyond comprehension. And now I don't know, it changed me a lot.
Yeah, you don't understand like how much you could love something. It's
exactly.
insane.
And I start loving myself more because I'm treating the kids really good. I'm like, oh, we need organic food and we're going to homeschool. And I'm like, meanwhile, I'm treating myself like shit. I'm like,
you're like, oh, maybe I should drink less as I'm drinking a beer. But
well, for me, like my alcohol policy was like, if we make it ourselves. So like some of my buddies in North Idaho will be like they'll make cider. I just try and stay away from like J ingredients.
Yeah, right. Like look at this food. It's like the poison they put in it. Because I mean, look how many Americans are sick. You know, there's like, I don't know the percentage wise, but it's an insane amount. That's when COVID came, people were dying. But then there's like, 4 comorbidities. It's like, these aren't healthy people.
Dude, in the airport, I was like, man, things have gone south. There's some people that look unhealthy.
Yeah, no one wants to talk about it. They say you're like fat phobic, but this is clearly an issue that we don't want to address. It's like,
dude,
we need to get people healthy.
It's food scale. It's now not even food. It's like glyphosate, all these things are terrible, but unless you want 100 million more Mexicans or you grow your own food, that's the deal. You know, weeds go nuts, and they're so like I pull the weeds in my own pasture for my own cows, for my own cheese. And it's brutally like,
but it feels there's nothing better. There's nothing
it's
better
amazing.
Than growing your own food, but it's hard to do for most people, you know. Because when I was a kid, my parents grew some of their own food, and animals didn't eat meat, but just having that and the fresh eggs, it's so much better. The taste, you feel so much better, but realistically, it's hard for most people to do that.
Yeah, and vegetarianism I think, can be very healthy. It was veganism that I always thought was crazy.
Yeah, you have to be careful because there definitely are unhealthy vegetarians. You have to balance your diet out. And I eat eggs, so I think eggs.
Yeah, eggs, cheese, milk, cream.
I try.
I don't like killing animals. I mean, I can slaughter chickens.
You've done it yourself, right? That's why, because you've
chickens.
seen what it actually is.
And I don't want to kill. I mean, I'm cool with people doing it, but it's like. And if you're going to do it local, small, like they, give them a great life. They don't know all that.
That's so much better, yeah.
But I name my goats. I'm like, they're like my pets now. Not pets, but I'm not killing any of them.
No, you realize what a life actually is. And a lot of these factory farms, it's illegal to even record them.
Oh, that stuff is
isolated.
nuts.
It's absolutely sick and disgusting and demonic. And you're putting this demonic stuff into your body, that's got to flow into you. I mean, that might be part of the illness. At least you're eating your meat that you raise yourself. That's a huge difference. Like, I think anyone that can afford it should be buying meat that's raised organically and eggs and cheese.
Absolutely. No, it's like you taste the fear. I think the Muslims are right about the pigs. I think you can get like healthy pork, but I think if it's not, it's like really bad because they feed it, because they have like human skin and human hearts, and they're like sensitive animals, and they feed them garbage. They slaughter them with all this fear.
They keep them in these cages they can't move out of.
Dude, it's so sad.
It's one of those things that people don't want to look at, and they want to pretend like it's not happening because it's just so sick and disgusting. You can't really defend it. And for pork, if the Jews and Muslims can agree on that, then we probably shouldn't eat pork. That's like the only thing they agree on.
I know. And then it's crazy that monkeys are farther from us than pigs.
Really?
Yeah, we can't take a monkey heart or monkey skin. Like we can graft pig skin and pig hearts. And sometimes I look at pigs and I'm like, are those like what happened to people that told a lot of lies or something?
Damn. Well, what is it? An Animal Farm, it was the pigs were the ones that dominated. I was thinking, is this based on the Jays?
Yeah. No,
maybe that was their punishment.
I was like, that's Amy Schumer in 1,000 years. I'm like, that's...
Yeah, pigs are highly intelligent too. I haven't been around pigs that much, but it's like when you're around animals, that's when because anyone around dogs, like, oh, it's disgusting, but other cultures eat dogs. You're around any animal, you start to be like, oh, they all have feelings and emotions, and it's not just like they say something they can't think, can't reason. Yeah,
and you keep going up the chain. Like chickens are pretty low consciousness. Cows, I mean, they come when I call them. I think they're funny. I'm like, they're just like my buddies now. And I get a lot of milk out of them. We make our own cheese.
But so you came to the point where you just can't kill your animals anymore?
It's just not in me, man. I'm like, if I'm going to eat meat, I have to kill the meat because I don't want to be that guy. That's the thing. Yeah. And so I could, if I didn't name a male cow, no contact, hopefully he's a bit of a dick.
Makes it easier.
If they come when I call or they're like, cool, no, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I couldn't kill a cool cow.
No.
Imagine the
Dude, the goats are so cool.
Like, I know some of these kids you tell, oh, they had a pet goat and my parents killed it. Like, still trauma from kids you talk to.
Yeah, the chickens are cool because one of my chickens like almost got my son's eye. So daddy was a hero when he took out the chicken.
I'm gonna take this chicken out for you now. Yeah, that was a prick, so that's different.
But the vegans, the pests would take out all the trees and stuff. Like I have to kill a ton of voles and all that stuff, or else
Otherwise
everything
they destroy
dies.
Your garden.
Yeah.
What? How many animals do you have? A bunch.
2 alpaca now. I had a bunch, but I sold some alpacas when I got kicked off a payment processor.
Alpacas are pretty cool.
They're
it's crazy
super cool.
To kick you off. Yeah, you're like one of the most banned people ever, and you're like, don't seem that crazy to me.
I think I unify. I think I'm on like that list of like this could, because I'm good at taking out spells quick.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like not even trying to do that now. I'm more trying to be like light and funny and do good stuff, because a lot of people, I mean, what they do without McDonald's, it's like what you said about abortion. Like I'm in the airport and I'm like, what, without glyphosate, what do they eat? Like they're not growing anything. They're not, they'd starve. And I'm like, so it's slow cancer and obesity. That's why I'm just trying to like raise good kids, educate how I can. It's almost like that serenity prayer where whatever I can't control, I just have to be, and just be like, okay, I'm just going to do my part. And
yeah, abortion too. No one really talks about it, but for me, people open up to me a lot. And I've had several girls tell me how much it's like bothered them. They got an abortion and it's like eating them up for like years after.
Totally.
No one ever talks about that. A lot of these girls, it's not like
Brutal.
It's okay. They realize they killed their baby and they sucked it out of them.
That's why the culture is so bad for women. It's like, if they have a man that would provide for them and love them and they feel safe, like if a woman doesn't feel safe, she has like an off button where it's like, burn it all, kill,
Yeah, it is tough nowadays too, because I think that, everyone wants to blame the women, but it's both. It's like the hookup culture. It's so easy for guys to have, if you're doing well and single, to have like multiple girls, and the girls don't have anyone. So it makes sense. It's a complicated issue. It's not like I just want to blame the girls.
Totally. Like looking back, that's where one thing I was pretty bad at. Like at the time I thought it was great, but now I'm like, man, those are like sensitive beings that I was just kind of like going through,
Yeah, and like both of us, have been successful, not bad looking. So you go through it and you're all these girls like, oh, I treat them good, I rationalize it, but then you realize, oh, these girls are still being hurt. They're still getting feelings attached.
Because I thought it would seem like they liked it like me, but there is something different about
they grow attachment.
They grow attachment,
yeah, especially if you're like, for a month or two hanging out with them, they're all going to grow attached. You think, oh, I'm making it clear, I'm telling them, I'm being honest, I'm telling if nothing serious, but it doesn't matter. They still grow the attachment. And you realize, oh, we're hurting these women, so it's not really excusable for the men too.
Yeah, no, totally. It's important to just admit that.